Hello and welcome back. Seems like we're pursuing? We are progressing as normal. We're about to reach the next stage where we try to acquire the red key. Or the mark of the red key.
Let's head back.
Essentially being validated in our choice.
To the right this time.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Yeah.
Let's open them up, starting with the closest one there.
Okay, I'm on it. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Just do so.
What?
3, 7, 8. Same doors as before.
Hey, what is this place?
Looks like a hospital.
It's so huge and empty.
Yeah.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital?
I'm glad you are so perceptive for someone who cannot see, Snake.
The harsh scent in the air is reminiscent of antiseptic solution.
I think so. There are shelves in the center of the room with medicine and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Yep.
Hey, why is that door between 3 and 7 blank? Does that mean anything?
I don't know.
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yeah, good idea.
But the displays are blank.
Yep, locked. Just like I thought.
Naturally. After all, there are rules to the nonary game. And to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules. Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
Whoa, check this out. Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase? If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on the little screen, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing.
right? You think it's broken?
Only one way to find out.
No, nothing.
Yep, totally dead.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
Yep.
I didn't think all of them would be malfunctioning.
What does it mean?
They've got to be broken. Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy who'd screw around with something like this.
Whoa. Zero's been prepared for everything so far, and you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. This thing ain't working at all.
It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed.
Internal hardware?
That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please.
The bottom? Huh, there's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Yep.
The other 2 reds are the same. Something's been removed from all 3 of them.
I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So I assume.
But why? And who? I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
Oh, what now? June!
Hey. Hey, guys.
Ace!
Not happy to see
Santa,
you.
Clover! And Lotus!
Guess everyone's here.
What are you guys doing?
Why are you...
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
And now we have blended into the shared
And that's what we
pathway.
know.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive,
What about that big... Maybe there's some...
So
there's
now we
nothing.
should be able
There
to
are
skip
plenty
forward.
more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
You mean all those doors are for hospital rooms?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms
We
in
should
addition
be able to
this
skip
large
forward until Snake's
there
disappearance.
was a door.
If I'm not
It had one of
mistaken.
those solar system mark things on it.
It was the...
Jupiter.
I wonder what it means.
While we're asking what things mean, I thought this was a cruise ship.
Well, I figure it's probably... Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a
ship.
sister. Actually, the Titanic had two. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic. The British Navy took her over. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What
Yeah.
happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought her. Seemed like he'd been. That trauma turned him. Soon enough, the
Yeah.
guy wanted the Titanic, which was impossible. But the Gigantic was.
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane bought this ship?
If I check the flow, we're still on this side of the novel.
Yeah, at least.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down. Just what, that's it?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured.
It's logical.
Goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
She's judgmental reasoning.
No, I've got more.
annoyed by that.
Lie.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
And since you already told us about it, this is the point where that mentioning thing gets skipped. Yeah. Where we would say something, but we don't. 2, 3,
Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10,
4. Oh.
11, 12. Huh, 12.
Yep, 12 midnight.
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
Yeah, we should be fine,
Let's
but
get
still.
going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
A good
Looked everywhere
question.
in this room, but we haven't found anything.
Right.
That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Huh?
The hallway. Yep.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Well, you already checked some of them out before you came here, right?
We each checked a single room, so 5 rooms in total.
All right then. That's 5 rooms we don't have to search. We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
48. So there were initially 53.
There are
That's a lot.
48 other rooms?
Just maybe?
It'll be fine. All we gotta do is just,
All right,
do a
so
search.
everyone knows which...
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah, sounds straightforward enough.
I'll
Works for
shout
me.
if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
He's not wrong.
Right.
Then let's do this.
Alright, here we go. Come on. Come on, baby, come on. Alright, so there's the chime of 1 o'clock.
It's a 1. Huh?
Well, they're all back.
What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know.
When I got back, it was already like this. There was
Huh.
no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other 2?
The bottom hasn't changed at all.
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said. All right, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Alright, so now we should be in the novel part that's mixed. Yep, there we are. So next comes the next red key, which is one of the 2 doors. So that path is the white path. And that's the yellow one. I don't know where you'd find a yellow key, but I'm presuming we should go down whatever this path is. However, I don't know what door that is. Given the way that this ends and the way that means that people check door 3 later, I presume this way is door 8?
Correct.
none.
Huh. Wait a minute.
Where's Snake? I
Where's
guessed that
Snake?
one last time.
Does that mean that he found them?
Maybe.
I've no idea.
Probably.
There's nothing to suggest it. But nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
He's also the one that, if he had such good auditory sense and is so good with his hands, I imagine he'd find them very quickly if he had
But
them.
whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Unknown.
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible!
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother's so he couldn't get lost. I'm gonna go look for him!
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Unknown.
Well, the red is working.
No! We're not leaving!
Oh, man.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only
Yeah.
5 hours left.
Yeah.
Let's split up.
All right.
Then I shall look that way.
Yep.
I'll be over here.
Let's
Yep.
see you all later.
Yep.
All right. We should go too.
Looking at this novel with the red key.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see.
The first class cabin is already searched. So let's
How
go to
about
the
the
casino.
Okay,
Hey, what do you think you're...
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Nope.
No, that's all right. Let's go, June.
was that okay? You don't think we should have listened to her?
Yeah, we're still in this
No,
section of it.
I've got a pretty good idea what we should be looking for Snake.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's go
let's
check
go
the
take a
first
look
class
at the
cabin.
first class.
This is where Clover will be, right? Leave her
Maybe
alone.
we should leave.
Yes, I think you're right.
Because she will yell at us if we don't.
We really. So, where do you think we should go next?
And yeah, we're still in this part of the novel. The hallway with all the rooms. What, was that not part of the list before?
Hey, why don't we can take a look at that hall?
Okay, let's get...
Ace should be here, right?
It's
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're...
I'll let
Why
Ace
don't we
handle
just
it.
leave this area to Ace? We can go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I don't mind, but where?
Well,
They're all white again.
let's go take a look around the.
Okay, let's...
Do.
Let's try somewhere else.
Big, large
Why don't we
hospital
go back
room.
to the big hospital?
Sure, let's go.
Hey, wait.
Santa.
Santa.
Sure.
I doubt we.
Because I've already talked to all of them before, and we're not at the point
No,
where we need
nothing.
to make an important decision. So, let's finish searching.
Snake hasn't been. We can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, we need to get moving.
Yeah, I
We don't
agree
gotta
with this.
We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem. We've got to figure out who's gonna go.
Yes, I have a proposal.
What's up?
Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice? Oh, right. Ace is gonna do something super heroic.
Well, perhaps that's a bit. You've all figured it
But,
out. We can't all. If we split it, we split it. But if we split,
She was right.
Then you're saying we got.
yes, we've given our circle. If the other six are to,
No!
what's so cruel about it? Then what's your? Maybe we should sacrifice.
That's not... We shouldn't sacrifice...
I told you. Wait.
Whoa, whoa. Look, Lotus, you should aim to bring the greatest.
Exactly. And for that reason, what do you?
No!
I'm not asking you. What about you, Sam?
Me?
All right, that's 7.
I can't say I do exactly. If we don't do something.
Oh, glad to see you again. If I can get one more vote. What
Yeah,
about you?
yeah.
Hey, your brother. We've searched everywhere, but let's go look for him.
If we sacrifice them. You agree with me, right? Okay.
I dislike her so much.
Now, let's start a vote.
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, no!
June.
He's a
I
good
said
man.
it.
Huh?
I
He's a
try-
very
I
good man.
believe-
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Those doors only. If we go.
You won't be.
Yeah.
true.
What?
Please, ideally with...
No, that's we don't even know how on earth.
Then perhaps you, or perhaps you see, then go on. Go.
This is an important and emotional moment. But I've already seen it. I've already been here. I've already had the heartache. And you can watch it again just by going back to the previous video. So I'm just going to move forward until we reach the point where we have a choice.
What are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening.
You two. Wait. Oh, there has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, there's...
Fine.
Wow. Okay.
Ace. Come on. We just have to. Ace. What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm alright.
How are you?
This.
A syringe. Soparil beta. Did you?
Yes.
Anesthetic.
I found it while we
knocked
were
himself
I thought
out.
it might be useful.
Which in terms of
I
choices
didn't think I'd be.
Why
was
did you
quite
do this?
a nice one.
Didn't I? I really
Essentially
have.
forcibly making us leave him
I
here.
just like to sleep.
No.
Instead of arguing over who it is.
So, I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace.
Let's get him up on a bed.
And he is now on a bed.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice, right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing.
Huh?
Well, we have...
Oh, yeah.
You first, Loaded.
It's the same number as my...
Got it. You're next, 7.
I'll take...
What? What did you...
Who, me?
I
You're
didn't
gonna
say
get it
nothing.
next time.
All right, who's Junpei? Which...
I don't want door 3, so let's go to door 8.
I think I'm gonna go with door 8.
Have we made a choice? The red key! It's unlocked. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Guys,
it
we're
is.
moving forward.
Yeah. All right, then.
Ba-ba.
What?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
If there are only 3.
Ba-ba.
Have 3, 5,
Moving
and 8 go
forward.
through 7. 4, 5, and 7
Hold
go
on.
through 7. And 3,
Going to the
6,
slow
and
chart.
8
Alright,
go
there's
through
still another novel bit that we will reconvene at before splitting off for the final time with the final 3 doors. And if we unlock the red one, then going down this route should produce a different result.
8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7. And 4, 5, and 8 get 8. There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors.
3, 4, 7, and 8. Who's 3 and 4? Santa and Clover. That makes
Get
sense.
it now?
Oh no. You're saying.
Hey, come on. We gotta split up. This is just like when we went and we got split up then. I'll bet 7 and 8.
Bye-bye.
You mean they're connected some?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna...
Why?
If they don't. In other words, the game would... Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's
Yeah.
not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
I agree with that.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yes.
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 7, and any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right,
Yeah.
we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then shall
Yeah,
we go?
let's do this. All right.
It's open.
Okay.
Hurry!
Just got a drink. Where are we now?
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing?
We got dragged through. It's okay though. We needed to be.
81 seconds left. Hurry!
Ugh.
There we go. The timer stopped.
It stopped.
Yeah, we're okay.
Pointless.
Pointless.
What an unpleasant girl.
Oh yeah, it takes one to know one, Lotus. Alright.
I bet she's not very popular with the boys.
Yeah, I imagine you and her would have a lot to talk about.
Maybe pairing these two together was a mistake.
Yep.
Too late now. I better catch up to them.
Oh, it's a dead end. There's a door on the left, though.
A laboratory? Huh.
Or laboratory, as some people say it.
Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place.
You should have seen the operating room.
Either.
It was really
But
bad.
There aren't any other doors.
There were
It's
dry
not like we have a lot of choices.
plastic people.
Junpei,
Huh?
please. You first.
Ugh, fine.
That is not in any way manners. It's because you were a coward.
You know, I think the window looks into another room.
It does.
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
What the hell?
An operation? Oh,
It
hey.
looks so creepy.
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
This is a laboratory, right? I'd say it's more like it's waiting to be experimented on.
Fair.
Ooh,
It's creepy either way. You don't
That's
think
true.
that thing's gonna suddenly sit up or something, do you?
Lotus, I think you watch too many horror movies.
well, I don't know. I mean, look at all those cables sticking out of it.
Delicious. Sorry if that was a bit noisy. It is in, like, plastic.
If we
so-
press the wrong button, I don't know.
Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying.
That'd be
Wait,
funny if it sat up.
Where's Clover? What is
Oh, hey.
she? Are you okay?
What are you talking about?
What? I'm just worried about you. You've been real quiet.
What? I can't be quiet if I want to?
You and I both know that's not what's wrong.
Well, I mean, of course you can. I just...
Okay then. If I can be quiet if I want, just leave me alone, okay?
Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together.
Junpei, you just don't get it. My brother's not the kind of person who just leave me behind. Something happened to him. Something bad.
Yeah.
What happened?
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone.
Hey, wait, Clover! Hold on! That way is...
I told you to leave me alone.
Clover, watch out above you!
I was worried about that.
What the heck? What's going on here?
We were trying to warn
Hang
you.
on! I'll get it open.
Oh, for crying out. You'll never do it on your own.
Damn it! It's not moving.
Yeah, it's stuck. It locked itself,
Are you
probably.
gonna give up? Just like that?
No, I'm not giving up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
If it is, then there's gotta be a way to open it.
Just what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there.
Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Everywhere except the laboratory. Seek a way out. Certainly. I wonder how they dealt with it. Like, who got locked on the outside and who got locked on the in when they were doing it. That's neat. This looks like the control for some kind of electronic lock. The red light is on. It's gotta be locked. There's a green light just below it, although that one isn't lit. I bet it'll turn on if we could just unlock it, right? Yes, but how are we going to unlock it? There's no keyhole, no card reader, and no keyboard for putting in a password. I have no idea. The same goes for the other door, so presumably there's no use being over there. What is this? This is a keyhole. This looks like a keyhole for the activation key. Which means there's probably an activation key somewhere. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know how we could use any of these. Well, I could say for sure that I do know how to use at least one of these things. Which one? The one on the top. I think it's a power cable. Power cable, huh? I'll take that. That's a very interesting model. Oh jeez. Alright. Back at it again. The hands on the clock have stopped moving. The clock may stop, but time goes on. No time to screw around. We need to figure out a way out of here. There are 2 levers here. Do you think they activate something? Well, why don't you move one? Alright, I'll give it a try. Nope. Doesn't look like anything's happened. Well, how about this then? A whole bunch of steel lockers. The 9 on the right all have red lights on them. Red lights, huh? Well, can't hurt to give these babies a try. Yeah, just as I thought. Lock tight, all 9 of them. I wonder if there's anything important in there. Oh, frick. 9 of them are locked. How about these 9? Oh, hello. Ethanol. These lockers are a little larger than the ones on top. Let's see if there's anything useful in here. And no, nothing. Well, I guess that's all there is. Alright. How about this then? This is the computer. The power isn't on. Wow, there's a power button. This is a waste of time. What? I don't see a power cable. Oh, yeah, you're right. No power cable. This thing isn't even connected to the main computer, though. It's got a monitor, keyboard, mouse, but that's it. Just sticking the power cable in isn't going to do anything. Oh, I don't know about that. Can we get back to what we were talking about, please? This computer doesn't have a power cable. Nope, it sure doesn't. And don't say and. It's rude. Have you already forgotten what you just picked up? What I just picked up? Ah, goodness. What will the world do? This monitor doesn't have a power cable, so the end of this cable needs to be connected to a monitor, and the other end needs to plug in under the desk. Alright, let's just slip you in. Huh? Oh, shoot, I can't use this. What's wrong? The cable has 3 prongs, but the socket only has 2 holes. It's not going to fit, that's what I'm saying. In other words, we're going to need a plug to change the power cable to one with 2 prongs. That's right. Though where we would find one is quite beyond me. They're cardboard boxes. There's some papers and stuff in them. What's in the boxes? They look quite full. As far as I can tell, it's a bunch of notes about some kind of experiment. But it's all really technical and stuff. I don't really get it. Only thing about this room that's changed is the lever's down now. Not very impressive. A stand for various pieces of equipment. Some of them might be useful. Troubling. I don't know what kind of table this is, but part of it's all black. There's a pen lying over here. I think someone probably used it to make the table black. Well, if they only used the pen on one part of it, then there's probably something underneath that pen. All that pen. Clover, do you think you can erase it? Yeah, sure. Oh, this is a permanent marker. Junpei, do you know how to erase ink from a permanent marker? Is it ethanol? Give me just a minute, Clover. I'll be right back. Clover, use this ethanol. You should be able to wipe off that permanent ink with it. I called it. I've never used ethanol before in my life, but there you go. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna wipe with? Oh, well, your clothes, of course. Ha ha ha. Kidding, just kidding. Please don't look at me like that. You're scaring me. Alright, I guess I have to find her something to wipe with. Maybe I can help her find something like that. There's a cable there. It's a rack. There are a bunch of cables on it. Somebody cut the outer stuff off the cable. I can see the wires inside. This is like an examination table? There's a creepy mannequin in here, guys. Hey, Clover, how are the power cables over there? Huh? What do you mean? The plugs have 3 prongs or 2? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go look. Guess she does have to kind of crouch down to get a look under there. Cable on the monitor has it's got 2 of those little metal things. What does that mean? That's it. Okay, can you unplug that cable and bring it over here? Okay, but Well, I can unplug it, but it's connected to the main computer. I can't take it over to you. Alright, that's no good then. How about just the plug? What? The plug? Or maybe more like a connector? The sort of thing that makes a plug with 3 metal thingies into a plug with 2 metal thingies. Wow, that is interestingly convenient. Still useless? Not useless. Not useless at all. That's just what we were looking for. Okay. Can you hold on for a little bit? Yeah, sure. And back down she goes. Alright, unplugged. I'll hand it to you over at the bars, okay? Alright, so let's just go over to the bars. Anyway, could you wipe off that permanent ink? Look, Clover, right now, at this moment, you're the only person we can depend on. I'm trusting you with this. You trust me. I feel kind of special. Hey, Clover. And she's just wandering around the table. I don't think she even knows we're calling her. But... Clover, can you use the cloth on the table? Yes, huh? Soak it in ethanol and then wash off all the stuff from the permanent marker, okay? Right, so we gotta soak the cloth with ethanol. She's gotta use the cloth, but she seems to be having a little trouble with the bottle of ethanol. If she's ready, I should ask her to get to work on that stuff on the table. Soak the cloth in ethanol and... Junpei, it's working! It's wiping the permanent ink off! Huh? Some kind of weird drawing underneath all the permanent ink. To deal with the drawing that Clover found. To ask her to take another look at the table. A bunch of numbers and some kind of grid. Could you write those and hand it to me through the bars? Roger. Okay, so we gotta go. Oh, there's nothing here. We gotta go to the bars and hopefully get both the plug and the note. Hey, Junpei, I wrote down all the numbers from the desk on here. Table with numbers on it acquired. New material has been added to the file script. Here you go, the 2-pronged plug. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Now we'll combine it with this. Okay, put the 2-pronged plug on the head of this power cable. Voila. And then let's go to the file screen. Clover's note. Clover copied from the stand in the laboratory. It has 4 numbers written in 9 separate cells. I'll go ahead and copy this note down in the real world, because then I don't have to keep checking here. It's a tic-tac-toe grid with a 3, 4, 1, and 2. Alright. Back out. Go over to the computer and use the cable. Alright, I've got the 2-pronged power cable in my hand. I'm pretty sure this will work. Under the desk I go, and let's just plug this thing into the monitor. Alright, that ought to do it. Alright, let's turn the power on. I don't think that's anything's gonna happen. Why not? It's not connected to the main computer. You never know until you try. Pretty optimistic.
Oh, that worked.
Yep.
What? Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Yeah.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
A good question.
Maybe it's a wireless display.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly. Hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
Is that normal?
Yes, at least where I worked.
Oh.
Yeah, I've never run into those before. It makes sense they'd exist, but, you know.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Looks like we need to enter a password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
Yep, on
Lotus?
All right. Let's kick some ass.
Yeah, she's a good typist.
Wait, what?
Didn't expect that, did you?
Of course I didn't. You're typing so fast. I can't even see your fingers. What kind of job do you have? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why?
Huh? Oh, it was just something.
I see.
I feel like that the hands are not where his eyes are going.
Oh, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher.
Yeah.
It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do. Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right? So you enter 1 + 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
No. Not really.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago. You're just not getting it, are you? Who calculated 1 + 1?
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right? They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating. And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations.
Oh.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that, because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing, really. It's just, I thought, maybe, what if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain. A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain.
Huh. That's an interesting way of looking at it.
See? Doesn't it sound the same?
Vaguely.
Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else, in a main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it. Just like
We
those
would never
cave
even be
people
able
wouldn't
to
know about
identify
wireless
that.
communications. We can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
It would have to move bloody fast, though.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, it's weird, man.
That's just crazy talk.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia. If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
That's stretching.
Huh.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight, too. Perhaps they actually can't speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait a minute. What?
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
No. What is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
Oh, yeah.
In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours.
Not necessarily that they would look the same, but rather that, like a piece of art, you don't really see the difference.
So they can't remember faces, which
At
is
least
how
that's
most
how I
people
understood it.
recognize
I
each
don't
other.
have it, so I'm just talking out of nothing here. But the idea was you see them much like you see an object in the world, which means you'd have to play a lot of spot the difference to identify the exact details. It would take practice to remember these things. Yeah, and recognizing faces.
That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's the...
You've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same.
This is the thing.
Even though they've obviously got faces, it's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually. But you or I couldn't, unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart. Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed.
Let me just, while we're having this chat... Okay, so we're currently in the escape section. The key is active, but we haven't reached the point that the key could apply to the rest of these things. So we keep it going.
What were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Adulting?
Not funny.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously. It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time. But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
I certainly did. And let's see what we got. Piece of cake.
The screen changed again.
Ooh, hello.
What the hell is that?
No idea. Looks like a puzzle.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do any more. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, all right? I did my part.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah,
Thanks, Lotus.
in this situation, it's
No
kind of
problem.
fair.
And make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Okay. What? The fourth touch is your end, so I can only do 4 moves. Got it. I have definitely messed up now. 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3. No, dang it. So close, yet so far. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 4. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 4. 1. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Solved it. Did you hear a noise just now? Yeah, I did. It sounded like something unlocking. Where did it come from? Oh, hi. Look, Junpei. The lights on the lockers are green. Then we must have unlocked it with the computer puzzle. Yes, aren't I a very smart lad? There's more than one key in here. This one's small. It looks like it goes to some sort of machine. And this one has the Earth symbol on it. I think the Earth symbol matches the keyhole in the door on ATEC. In that case, we probably don't need the Earth key right now. Alright then, Earth key. I'll just tuck you away in my pocket. Now as for the other key. Activation key. I know where this goes.
Junpei, do you have a minute?
What's up?
What's up?
Aha!
I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, shoot.
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right?
Yep.
Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
He did say one thing.
Huh?
Also, you're saying this after I went through door 5, which means that this particular dialogue option wouldn't exist if I hadn't gone with Snake.
Well, let me think. Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if... Is Snake, I mean, was he born...
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind.
Really?
When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm?
Yeah, my brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm.
It's prosthetic?
It's fake. It's not a real arm.
And this is where the rest of the
accident
story
hurt him
becomes
really
important.
Bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
She just wants to know he's okay. Alright, here we go. Activation key. This key, the shape sure makes it seem like it goes into this machine. Alright, I'm turning it on. Whoa, that is a bright green monitor. It's full of letters. It's showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. It says power restored. Typing on this keyboard isn't doing squat. Noted. How about in here? There's something sticking out of the mannequin's head, like wires or something. What the hell are they doing in there? Huh? Why is she all quiet now? They're doing experiments on humans. Probably. Oh man, now she looks sad. This is the monitor. There are a whole lot of cables under this table. Junpei, this thing here is on now. Yeah, that's because we activated the power over on this side. Do you like play with it a little? Okay. Yeah. I'll turn this dial here. Turn, turn, turn. I don't think it's working. Nothing happened. Maybe she missed something. Should ask her to look around the room again. It's a rack. There's some cables on top of it. Scrambles from the table. I wonder what they washed here. The weird looking stains all over the sink. There's a mannequin laying on an exam table. Can't see it very well from here, but it looks like there are a bunch of electrodes in its head. Yeah. The stairs just came down. The bar and the gate are just above me. Maybe if you increase the voltage? Roger, will do. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to max voltage. Max? Hey, wait, Clover. Ah. What? I think, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my god. The mannequin's head. Oh man, that sounds like a fire alarm. What the hell? Fire detected, fire detected. The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately. Huh? Junpei, it's so hot in here. Help me. The gate's still shut. Oh! Control device. The green light is on. Junpei, look at the light. Yes, it's green. The emergency has activated and disabled the lock. Now we can save Clover. Oh, Clover. Open sesame. Junpei, come on, kid. Jump. She's safe. Oh, man, that smoke is some serious business. Time to close this door again, I think. Clover. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Darn, she's coughing so hard she can't even talk. Of course I'm not alright! What the hell took you so long, you big jerk? I was almost dead. Sorry, I was going as fast as I could. You two can do this later. Right now, we need to get the hell out of here. That fire's not gonna stay in this room forever. This way. The door swung open. You found it. Thank you. I don't know what that set of numbers was going to be important for.
Thank God we got out of there.
Oh! Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm looking at this grid, right? This 3 by 3 grid of 9 squares. with 4 numbers in it, going from 1 to 4. I just realized it's the order of the moves you're supposed to make. Probably rotated a bit. And I just brute forced it.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
How about that one?
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Oh yeah, now we've all met up.
June? Santa!
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall.
It's a
Of
map.
the ship's interior?
Yep.
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
So I want to check something. Alright, so we do have the keys for the important elements that come up. Oh, I get it. This key is the path with Snake. And this key is about that path. But in order for it to unlock, or work, I should say, in order for us to get these keys, this key has to be active. And that's the key of Clover telling us not only that he's blind, and that has not always been blind, but he also has no arm, or has no left arm specifically.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently. We might get separated, otherwise we won't be able to open door 9. And that's how the nonary game works.
It's very interesting. This game does not prompt people to turn to violence on its own. There's nothing technically violent about it. In theory, you could do the entire thing peacefully and you'd be fine. In fact, everyone can
Wait
get
a
out
sec.
at the end.
This leads to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Except for the fact that
almost
people
forgot.
blow up.
We should keep this.
That part is bad.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back.
Hello?
In the hospital room.
Yep.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying.
Ace, my man.
The 6 of you split into 2 teams.
Yep.
You solved the... and then met one another in... At any rate,
Yep.
I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Yeah.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the
Agreed.
key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? Up here.
Whoa. Jeez.
Yeah.
I see. So,
I'm gonna let you hold on to that.
yeah, on it.
Well, I've got something for you too then. Here, it's the Saturn key card. We found it in the kitchen.
The kitchen. The kitchen?
I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't
Where's
be
the
my fault
kitchen?
if it gets lost.
Yeah.
So how many unused keys do we have now?
Oh, the kitchen, the side
There's
room
the Earth key
by the
we
grate.
found in the laboratory. The Jupiter key you just gave me. And the Saturn key card from Lotus. I'll keep them safe.
Alright.
The
So,
Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
so right now, okay, now we have met up with everyone and we are in the conjoined bit. So soon we will have to make the final choice that leads us either to whatever this branch is or down one of these 2 roads. Now this one's If this is an ending marker, then when the novel ends, if we have the path unlocked, we'll go this way. But we don't have any yellow keys. I've not seen any. And we should presumably be on the path that would give us one.
Yeah, if the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs,
Wait. What about door 3?
look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back. There's no point to...
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right, I'm sorry.
I appreciate this apology right here.
Snake might be...
But now
on
we
the
gotta
other
keep
side.
going.
Very well. I've had a nice... So 7, you...
Huh? Damn. So I'm going with you.
Yes, you are.
All right, let's get moving.
Because they don't need to drag more people than necessary. So.
Okay, we're heading out.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Have fun. I know you won't, but, you know.
Okay, we're off.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
Yeah.
And here's the Jupiter's.
All right, Junpei. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
On.
Doing so.
Great. Back to the beginning.
What do you mean?
Well, we already... I'm asking you if there's...
Of course, there's a reason.
Of course there's a reason. Man,
Huh?
This.
The Saturn key card. And the Earth key? I'm lost.
The doors
Don't
with
you
the
remember
symbols,
on
you
C
know.
deck? And next to the
I'm a little tired of this
And
song
on
and
A
dance, but I'm
deck,
too
on the
curious about the endings to not go through it.
there was a key. So the 2 keys?
Should let us use the L...
Yes, that's right.
Actually, am I able to jump forward? The 1, 6, and 2 doors. Since they don't have a key marker, I should be able to jump to that, shouldn't I? Let me see. Click to save. Yes. And it puts the things I've already earned there. Return to the title screen. No. I want to go menu flow. Can I jump here? Stop. Auto. Skip. Stop. Map. Oh, hey, I can actually see the map now. Thanks, game. That would have been useful to know earlier. Save. Click to save. Sure. And now, let's see. If I return to the title... Memories of the escape. Delete save data. Continue? Yeah, alright, I guess I'll just have to keep going through it.
So
Interesting.
the 2 keys that Jumpy?
Should let us use the L...
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Let me just double check the flow. Yeah, alright, we have the red keys. So we should
All
be
right,
fine.
I got it. What do you say we split? Lotus and I will search the Earth one.
Sounds good. We have no idea what's... So don't go too far. Just...
There's a card reader next.
Then let's try out this...
Yep.
Great!
Huzzah.
All right. Now, oh, I don't.
I guess there's... Well,
Yeah.
It.
Sweet.
Uh,
What?
Hold on. If I do this to skip. They could only go down. Oh, okay.
It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even
Oh,
the
so I
floor are
can
totally dry.
I can put it into skip and then I can just keep watching it until I need to click it again. So they're fine. Da 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 da. Ba-da-ba-da, Yep. There's door 6. Yada yada yada. Vacant. What is this? Unknown. Da 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 da. Song and dance. We're just, you know, going all the way through this. Oh. Okay, this is the important bit, but I have seen this.
What's wrong? What happened?
Let me just double check something. Yeah, we're still in the upper part of the novel, so I'll return to skipping, because this is not a fun bit. They go in, they check. Oh, this is going to be important,
There.
I think. LLR. See, these letters are
June,
there.
You should stay here.
Wait a minute. That's gonna be the code, isn't
Please,
it?
just...
That's what it's been the whole time. Now that we know what's wrong.
Just like Ace said, just like the ninth man. The detonator in his brace. Oh god. It's definite.
Oh, the face.
Yeah, can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
No mistake about it.
But
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way that... It's pretty straightforward. No. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it. Alone. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door.
the code for this must be that which was written on the door in hexadecimal.
And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in. That.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all... Right after that was...
And that means none of it. We were all off.
Yeah, that means...
So,
Wait a minute.
let me
What
go
are you talking
about
about?
skipping again, because nothing changed in that front. Was Zero still on the ship with them? Of course.
But I don't... Where could Zero be hiding?
I think Zero is one of us.
So that's the short answer, so to speak. Was he one of them? Well, it's possible.
Well, that's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason. And what's that?
The bracelets. Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right?
Oh, he has a very interesting point. The bomb inside us. Since the bracelet is not a bomb, a bracelet alone is not dangerous.
If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a
Well,
lot
there's
more
that as well.
precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah. 7, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, 8. You said something like Zero must be...
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. Seven and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide?
Oh, well,
a good question.
that's because,
I'm very concerned about this yellow key and its location. Because there's no branch that gives it to us. The heck?
I don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In
Hey.
other words, you only had circumstances.
I don't really think that's enough to...
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours.
Then we need to move, Seven, Clover. I know how you feel, but you do understand.
You're right, but
We must go.
our next destination is...
Mercury.
But maybe you and June should check it out first.
All right.
Right.
Alright, let's
Here it is.
start bolting forward. Because we've been at this episode for a while. And still haven't gotten our proof yet. Our final decision. The number 2 door. The 6 door. And they also have the 1 door. And we're gonna have to choose which door we want to go through. Now the branch that goes immediately okay, guys, don't fight.
So this was everyone's vote.
Yeah. So we're at this position. This deciding point. And we've got to go down.
Ace and Clover requested door 1.
So we've got to go down
Seven and
6.
Santa and June. Then the door I should... Okay, I want to go through.
Door 6.
I want to go through door 6.
That's a problem. None of these teams will be able to go through the
It's
doors
okay.
they
We can do this. I'll just sit back here and sip my water for a bit. As we wait for the moment where the escape will provide us a new clue we had no access to before. Man, really zoom forward. They go in. Oh, it's this puzzle. Do 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 do. Seek a way out. Which I can do because I've done it before. So now that we're past the novel portion, right? We are in the escape portion, which should yield us a single piece of the next factor. And this particular puzzle starts with us going upstairs. All the way up. And going through here. Yep. Da 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 do 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 ah. Pitch black, we should go in. Let's go. Now we are on the other side. Yes, it does look just like the door we went through. I have no idea where we are. Alright, so let's go through C. Nope, C is the wrong one. We gotta go through B. And we gotta break this. Da-da-da-da. And it comes off. Now we have a wheel. Yep, I didn't break it. It broke all by itself. Because it's supposed to. Now we go through B. Then back through C. And then we use the wheel on this. And then we lower it down. Da-da-da-da. Ace being helpful, but I have heard it before. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sure, no sweat. Now, since we're here and not in the captain's quarters, will we ever get the epiphany about the fact that Snake isn't dead?
Yeah. June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be in.
Well, of course not.
What could be caught?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some. If you think about it.
So you're saying.
Yeah, we're just running. How the hell? We're just
A guinea pig.
But that happened
You mean we're
to...
being used? Is that what you're saying?
Dunno, but you know, speaking, there was this experiment some scientists did with rats.
This is new.
First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it. The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
I imagine this is
You're
the
right.
key.
It isn't very interesting. Yet. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations.
Ah, this is the bit about the psychic
This
thing, right?
produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results.
At the same time?
No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew. What did it mean?
Are you suggesting something like telepathy?
And here's the connecting
They were
thread
passing
again.
information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know? I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that.
Yeah, that's certainly understandable.
But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Very true.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something.
It has to do with danger, doesn't it?
Do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge.
Really?
You ever think about that? Huh? Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else.
So, an emergency is a dangerous situation which arises out of danger?
So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Really?
Inspiration?
Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Now that's interesting. Oh. That's very interesting. And now we have the key. Ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Go through C, I guess? So we put the box down, right? So we just need to go this way. And it'll be here. Then we take the control panel and we put it in here. Dude, you did it. Everything looks alright. Yes, I did. When you press the button next to it. The orange one? Yes. Alright, I'll do that. Pushing. Sweet, all sorts of things are lighting up. It is powered on. And now it has stopped. And now we have a box of coal. And now we go round here. Open these up and put this inside. Da-da-da-da. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Gotta keep going. Oh no, skipping forward from this sound effect. We're approaching our hour mark. Though I do break that frequently. Do. Let's see. I see. Then how are we gonna light it? Let's find out. Do. Up here. Right here. Pull this switch. Yep. It's turned on. And now things are active. And they swivel to the indents. And now we collect them. Ta-da. Yeah. Yep. And da-da. Yep, and now we go over here, go up the ladder, go up to this, look at this thing, put the things in the spot, and solve the puzzle. Instructions for operation. Yada yada yada. Alright, so bronze is supposed to go there, and gold there. And then we rotate it round. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like the black symbol makes anything. But then we rotate around to make a star, and then voila. We're in. I'm just getting a little impatient with having done all this before. Yes, I did find it. This time not nearly as impressive as before.
All right, Junpei.
Now,
why don't you go get June?
If
Santa
I
and I will
click
keep
it
an eye on the
to
store.
skip, I can just, stretch. And wait for them to progress.
We didn't have parents. They bought it in an accident when we were still kids.
Oh shoot, it stopped me automatically when we hit something new.
So I had to be like her dad.
Really?
And that meant that I bought her Christmas presents every year.
So you were her
Christmas
Santa.
Eve, I'd leave the present next to her pillow. And the next morning, she'd come running into my room with this big smile. Look, Santa left me a present. He got me that doll I really wanted.
That's actually really sweet.
I'm so glad he got my letter. She was always so excited. I was the one who told her to write those letters. I'd say, write down something you want and mail it to Santa. The address I gave her was somewhere in Northern Europe that doesn't exist. Anyway, she'd write the letter and stamp it and send it out. And then a few days later, it'd show up back in our mailbox marked address unknown. I'd open the letters before she figured out they'd been sent back. Once I had the letter, I'd go around to a couple stores with some money I'd saved up over the year and buy her the stuff she'd asked for.
That's amazing.
It took a lot of saving, but I managed to buy her presents every year.
Huh.
But one year, her letter was different. She didn't write a list of toys she wanted or anything like that. Instead, it said, I don't want any presents this year. Instead, I want you to make my wish come true. My wish is that we'll be happy like this for a really, really long time. That was it. Nothing else. But I couldn't make that wish come true. Some Santa I am.
What happened?
She died. She was killed 9 years ago.
9?
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Clover mentioned there was a victim in the experiment.
Huh?
A girl who died.
Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally back.
Sorry we took so long.
Did that change
Let's go.
something? Because that was new. Doesn't look like anything else has happened. The keys are still locked. We haven't done that exit yet. Oh.
Huh.
Is this
No,
the...
I believe this is the...
They're wooden crates.
Is this the
Well,
second
let's
escape
get
thing?
going.
Yeah. Already. Wow. Seek a way out. I guess we will have to do that in the next one, guys. I'll see you then.